guys, thank you so much for Wait a minute. What was I thinking? Hold on. Welcome to the Justin Root Show. On the blue couch, we have Melody, Trouble Vixen, and TV. And on the pink couch, one half of the partner knockouts, Roxy Astor. And all the way from California, Sunny, the California girl.
But the bag of cheers.
And I'm your host, Justin David McLean.
That was good.
Right? I haven't done this since I played. Well, first of all, I have to tell everyone, this is a bit of a reunion for me because you guys see each other all the time, but I haven't seen you guys in 6 months.
It's been at least
October. Yeah.
Who's counting?
I am.
You are.
We did, and I mean this with all sincerity, I had the honor and privilege to star with these lovely women in AfterGlow. And we're missing 2 people. Dallas was in it as well.
Dallas.
She lives up north though.
Yes,
she
hi
couldn't
Dallas.
be here. And the incomparable, amazing Matilda the Hunt, who we're dedicating this interview to.
This is for you, Matilda.
This is for you,
Love
Matilda.
You. We love you.
How is she right now? Can you tell us?
Matilda actually was in the hospital, I think it was around the holidays.
Yeah.
And she was doing really good. Her spirits were up and everything was going great with Matilda. Something happened where she got an infection in her blood. But she's in the hospital. She's a fighter and I know she'll pull through. I'm going to go visit her tomorrow. This will be probably after. So I'm going to go visit her tomorrow. She's going to pull through. She has to pull through.
So we're praying for her, Matilda the Hunt.
Love my Matilda.
Yeah. Matilda is the one who inspires me as a villain. She is the best villain I've ever seen in my life. That's villainy 101. If you're going to be a bad guy wrestler, watch her because she's just the best.
And it's so funny to say that word villain, talking about this woman who, of course, I don't know as well as you do, but could not have been sweeter, could not have been kinder, such a doll to work with, so professional.
Just don't piss her off, though. I mean, can we swear? Can we swear here?
You can swear
okay. We were somewhere and we were working with somebody. And the first thing, and she's all sweet and nice and everything, and she looked right into his face and she said, "Are you gonna fuck us over?" I know. And I'm like, whoa, okay.
Nice. I love it. Well, we are talking, obviously, about that little show called G.L.O.W.
Wait, what show?
Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling!
Yeah.
I was such a huge fan. 10 years old. 9 years old when
that's a little young.
It was very, very young. I mean, it was real to me. Well, that's a good question.
It was very real to me too.
How real though? How real? You know, people always say, it's a fake. You guys really.
You can't fight without really fighting. Okay. Even though you plan moves and things like that, you're still punching, hitting, kicking, throwing each other, and landing. And getting the wind knocked out of you and getting black eyes
But can I tell you about her? She has taken some flights that I would not do for anything. Mountain Fiji would grab her, and I'm thinking this girl is nuts, and then she would just fly. And she flew, and
that was probably one of the best movies.
I could land outside the ring. Fiji could throw me over her head, and I'd land like
a cat. She landed on her paws.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't have to.
Well, it's because you train, and if you can lift your own weight, and if you can go with the moves, you're not going to get hurt.
There's no way I would have ever done what you did.
But she was smaller. You and I weren't. We weren't doing much of that.
I just wasn't going to do it.
We got more of the picking up.
Matt Simber and Steve Blanch said that Roxy was the no girl.
And Matt Simber was
I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Every time they suggested something, she said no.
No.
So there were 4 seasons of G.L.O.W, right?
Yes.
Correct? And you guys came on board.
There was a 5th.
There was a
5.
There was a 5th.
Wait, can I just say something?
Overseas.
Can I just say one thing? Ever since that play, all you say is actually, because it's one of your lines from the play.
Actually.
Wait, so when did you come on board? You guys are not...
Three.
So you're season 3?
Season 3.
All
Yes.
of you guys?
Yes.
3 and 4.
So you guys met
And 5.
Okay, so let me ask you. This show was already out.
Yes.
You guys knew of it,
Yes.
right?
I was a fan.
Were you a fan?
of it. Oh
Were
my
you
God.
really?
I was a fan of Matilda. And I was telling her sister this. I would see Matilda and go, whoa, like, what is this? This is crazy. And I was watching WWF at the time. And I watched it, like, I came from Seattle, was watching on TV, the glitter, the this, the that. And then that's when, I don't know if you saw Do You Want to Be a Glow Girl?
Yeah.
So I was a fan first. I don't know how you guys...
Yeah, how'd you come into it?
Well, that was the same
How about
thing.
you?
We watched that scroll. My dad was watching Glow. I wasn't a fan. I was a model. I was a swimmer model. And in acting, and since I was 5, I was in showbiz. So, and my dad was watching, Glow, and I'm like, "What is this?" He's like, "Just watch it." And I'm like, "They're huge, and they're gonna kill me. I can't do this." He goes, "Just send in your headshot." Once the number scrolled across the screen, wrote it down, and sure enough, boom. And I went to the tryouts where there was all these women. Like, I don't know how many. It was in North Hollywood.
I was gonna say, do you remember where you
At
were?
least
North Hollywood? Did you go to North Hollywood?
Yeah, on Lancashire, 350.
I went
women
Sunset,
ladies.
somewhere in Sunset.
The
No,
Hyatt
mine was
Hotel?
on Lancashire.
Maybe.
I think they're all different.
My story, my friends used to watch, actually we used to watch it on Sunday morning, and my friends would play Glow. They would wrestle in the yard and play Glow. And I was just an actress. I didn't see that, do you have what it takes thing. I was just going to auditions. I went to a seafood broiler commercial audition, and my trick when I got in the casting office, I would crash whatever auditions were there that I could possibly do. Yeah, the Glow audition was going on. It was at Crystal Blue Casting, and Matt, I went and asked the reception. I said, "So is this an open call?" She said, "Yeah, it's an open call." So I said, "Okay, just sign me up." And so he called me in, when it was my turn, and we had a conversation. And he said, "I'm going to invite you to come down to train. I think you're going to get your ass kicked, but you're welcome to come." And I thought, he doesn't know me. No, there's no way.
He saw something in all of us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we were told. He could see something, like even when I went in, like she was gorgeous, and MTV, I remember, had this big, beautiful hair, and she was outgoing, and I come walking in with this little hair and little boobs, and I'm going, I'm not an actress. Where do I fit in? And I'm looking
Oh my
at
God,
this
you had
green
attitude.
I did not feel that.
Yes.
I felt awkward.
You're just Roxy.
Yeah.
I know. No.
That's
No. I wasn't an actress like you. I didn't go on audition. I didn't pose or anything, because I didn't really have anything to pose. But and I just kind of stepped back and watched. I wasn't a friend of yours. I wasn't a friend of yours.
I wasn't a friend of anybody because I dated the director.
You dated Matt?
What?
Amazing. Who I got to meet.
Yeah, I loved you, by the way, in the play.
I had
Loved
the
you.
honor to play David McLean, who of course
Which was
created
awesome.
Glow.
David, we should go came and watched
I
it.
know.
You were amazing.
Thank you.
You
There
were
were
awesome.
rumors that he was going to come, and I was terrified and excited.
I think he was filming WoW at the time, and they were right into, right then.
They were in the middle
But
of it.
I think it was Robert Samo said that he
Yeah.
would have definitely come down there, but
That's amazing. Did you guys all get along? You guys?
No.
No? Oh, we don't
Not
like
good.
Cheyenne? See, that's my favorite thing. There's a lot, what people don't know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of behind the scenes
Yeah.
stuff still
I
happening.
never had any problems with these ladies. We always worked
No, we
really well
always-
together.
Yeah.
I didn't like you.
Yeah.
You didn't like me?
No, I didn't like you.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
And this is for the record.
Why?
Oh,
Because
ouch.
she annoyed the shit out of me. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
Really? Well, when did it turn?
Yeah.
You're like, it hasn't yet.
I'm so
Oh boy. Oh,
no.
that's it.
It's okay. I'm gonna do the interview. I'm gonna do the interview from here.
There you go.
Hi. God, you actually.
What was that movie called?
I didn't even feel you. Gorgeous piece of meat. You wow.
Awesome. It's great.
I gave you the big boot.
The Big
The
Boot?
big boot.
You were light.
I can
girl.
hold my own weight.
Still. Okay.
Still.
I was actually hoping you were going to pick her up and wrestle her.
I thought that was.
I know, but...
Okay.
Alright.
That one.
Alright.
That one.
So, let me ask you guys this. What do you miss most about those days?
Being in the ring.
Yeah.
being in the ring, wrestling, having that audience on all four sides. I go up there and they boo me, and that's my job.
What I miss most, feeling like a rock star.
I bet.
I mean, I'm telling you, I came from this little Auburn, Washington, little hairdresser.
What was it?
What
was that again?
Little hairdresser. I was just a little hairdresser. Okay. And then here I am, and then I'm, doing nothing, and shut up, Sonny. And and then I try out, and so all of a sudden it's like I'm thrown into this limelight, and it's like, whoa, wow, and I'm Roxy, and I'm this, and remember on tour in the buses, and I'm signing my autograph. Somebody wants my autograph? I want yours.
Well, no, they wanted Roxy's autograph.
Tracy? No, damn.
I would want Tracy the hairdresser.
Tracy Phelps.
Yeah. Did you guys have any idea, like seriously, any idea that 30 years later you would still not only be talking about it?
32 now.
32. But you guys are still doing like
shows.
You guys go to conventions. You guys go to
we're doing AfterGlow.
There's cruises.
Yes.
There's it's almost like there's
Fourth cruise.
Cruise.
There's a rumor that somebody's coming on the cruise. Justin Roode. He's going to be the David McLean, and for the AfterGlow, it's our 5th one, AfterGlow fan party.
That's right.
You will never be the same.
Do you know it's gonna be my first cruise ever?
Oh
my God!
Ever.
We got
this
race
is gonna be so
cars.
much
We
fun.
got a free drink package.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get
You're a cruise virgin.
I am a cruise
Do you
virgin.
drink?
I love
don't
it.
drink. Do I drink?
I'm
I'm
gonna
drunk
get you
now.
so loaded.
Actually, we should do another pub crawl because
We have to do a pub crawl.
Okay, you guys like really seriously hang out all the time, which I love.
We do, yes.
I love.
We
You guys,
do.
it's cliche to say you guys are like a family, like
It's not cliche, and we are.
Yeah.
because there's also like
Yes.
this happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But family fights.
Yes.
Family does fight.
Yeah.
You can hate them and then you love them, but when it comes down to it, we are the Glow girls, and we're the only one. Like 30 years later, we still talk, we still fight, but the fact that we do that.
So let's combine this question then with what you miss least and what the hardest part of being a Glow girl was.
I think the training of doing military push-ups and doing handstands.
Handstands.
For me, it was handstands because I'm tall, and like Hollywood had the same problem. That's one thing her and I really have a lot in common.
That's
was
the only
our long,
thing. That's the only thing.
gangly legs. And we had long legs, so mine would just not go up, and Matt would yell at me till I
It
got
was in the play.
Yeah.
That part was in the play.
That's right.
Yeah, the handstand. So I had to do them up against the wall in front of all you guys, and I felt so like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And I got so dizzy on the last one, I finally got it right.
Honey, but you're not going to
so
die from a
many.
handstand.
It was dreadful.
You're not going to die.
But the part I love is all of you fans, because without the fans, we would not be who we are today and be sitting here talking to Justin Root. So
And
thank
you
fans.
are amazing with the fans. The fans love her. They love her. Like, she doesn't even have any more friends allowed.
I generally love
She had to
my
do another.
fans.
She does.
But you guys did this in your 20s, right? I mean, you guys were
Yes.
young girls. Very young.
Thank you.
24, 25.
If you could go back and do it again, what do you know now that you would apply to your characters, yourself, the fame, any of it? Like, what would you do differently?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
Nothing. I felt like everything that I did is exactly what I wanted to do. One thing that Matt told me is that he said, well, first he go, Roxy, your ass is big. I go, okay. So instead of crying, I decided to run like 3 or 4 miles a day. He said, you're going to regret it when you watch yourself on camera. And I have to say, on that turnbuckle with my ass right there, it looked pretty good. Well, I'm in the 80s. It looked pretty good. But I listened to him. And I didn't take it personal. So I listened and I did everything. And I've learned so... Actually, I learned so much.
I bit my tongue.
Me?
I bit my tongue.
Mine too.
Yeah. And so nothing. Everything I've taken from Glow is I've taken my life right now.
Wow.
I reversed it.
It's like you were ready for that answer.
Yes.
I have one regret, and that's when I ruined my knees. It was right before a tour, and I opened the second half of the show with my song "Wrestling Hound Dog," and I jumped off the turnbuckle.
Always like proper.
And hey.
Actually, okay.
So I'm jumping off the turnbuckle, and I'm thinking of what I'm going to do after I land instead of thinking about my body when I land. When I landed too hard, and I sprained both my knees. But I didn't tell anybody. I kept going with the number, and I went on the tour because if you're out, somebody takes your place.
That's
And
right.
I was not about. So I wrestled that whole tour with sprained knees.
Damn.
Your
Yeah,
turn,
No
Sonny.
joke.
I don't
No
know. I
joke.
would have to say, God, is the pile driver for me because that's what almost killed me on the tour with Beastie.
But you went
Is-
did you go to the hospital though?
I went to the hospital. It was
What?
on the news
Tell me
in
what
Biloxi, Mississippi. It was huge.
What happened?
The crowd was going, Sonny. I remember blacking out. Beastie dropped me and my hands didn't hit the mat. My neck did. And I turned and I blacked out and they took me out in a stretcher and I went to Biloxi, Mississippi hospital.
Did you finish the tour?
Of course I was on tour.
Wrestling's
No, did you
hard.
finish? Did you finish it though?
Yeah.
See, that's what we did.
Matt,
You have to
made
pay
me.
attention to what your body is
Yeah.
doing every second that you're in the ring.
And Bossy
and
Bossy.
what you're doing, what your character's doing, what everyone else is doing. It's a hard job.
Yeah.
It is not easy at all.
Did it feel like a TV show? Like, were you aware of the
Yes,
cameras? It did?
Oh, the guys up like this. We had them right around the ring when we were in our matches. They were like this.
Did you have to play to the cameras, or
Yeah,
did they
we
just
had-
tell you guys
we know the
wrestle, we'll
angles
get it?
were
We
no,
had
we
cameras.
But we did our run through.
We
on
had
Fridays.
technical rehearsal, so Matt could know where to put the cameras.
Yeah.
Matt Simber was a genius, by the way, with how this still is.
Absolutely.
Still is. He's
Absolutely.
an amazing. He does a lot of firsts, and this was a first. And we had camera training.
Yes.
We had acting classes and camera training and
Trampoline. We went to that.
Trampoline,
Remember the-
yeah.
Did we go there? We were
I did.
Roxy.
I did.
She's blonde. Okay, just like
No, I'm
you
gonna
weren't.
say.
You weren't a flyer. I was a flyer.
Okay, so there.
But I did, and I
Flyers.
wasn't really flying.
Okay, wait, but who almost won the Glow crown? Now listen, this is the only time I was knocked out in the ring. Am I proud of it? Yes.
That was a
Okay,
good match.
so I did a match and
She
I got to
started
cheat.
swinging.
I was swinging.
She
I
was swinging.
pissed. Okay, so Cheyenne Shear was like that for wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm like, calm down. Because sometimes, we could talk to each other. And she is just like everywhere. All of a sudden, she does this kick, and it's on YouTube. Wipes me out. I'm out cold, and I heard from Steve Blanche, they didn't know if I was going to get up. You see the cameras going right to there. They went right to the audience, and all of a sudden I'm doing like a Rocky. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm up, and I finished it, and I was pissed. I was so fucking pissed. And I went, and you could see it in my eyes, like, bitch, we're going down.
Love it.
And I lost.
Here's a fun question. Who,
stop holding my hand.
aside
Stop
from
holding
each
my
other,
hand.
aside from one another, who are your favorite Glow girls? Or name one or two.
Me.
Aside from each other.
Okay,
Jailbait.
she almost made me
Jailbait.
say it. Do you want me to say me?
What?
My tag
Thank you. Thank you for doing this
Yeah,
interview. Thank you.
My tag team partner, Jailbait.
Jailbait.
And Grimlina.
Wait, what was the question?
I'm sorry, we had our own interview.
Jailbait and Grimlina.
Jailbait and Grimlina.
Did you notice she didn't say us, you bitch?
I said aside from you guys, you can't say each
My
other.
favorite
You know what?
is
You're not
Mount
listening.
Fiji.
Mount Fiji.
Hands
No.
down.
Yeah.
She's the queen of Glow.
Did you hear that?
Queen.
Mount Fiji.
Mount
Mountain
Fiji.
Fiji.
Yes.
And
Rest in
Matilda
peace. Rest in
Rest
peace.
in
Mount
peace,
Fiji.
Mount Fiji.
We lost her.
You know who was really good
Uh,
and would do anything is
diver?
Vicky Victory.
Her?
Oh, she was
Great
crazy.
wrestler.
No, wait, but I want to say
Great
my
wrestler.
favorite.
Well, do it. You
I
had all
wanna say
day.
my favorite.
I like
God,
Vicky
Justin Root Show, part 2. Okay.
And there she goes. Here, let me
Matilda
move
the
back
Hun.
here.
Matilda the Hun, and Sunny's not here, so I'm going to pick Sunny.
You'd really say Sonny? I love it.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, we never wrestled.
You guys never, wait, you
But I have to.
you two wrestled.
No, I
and then
do like
you never
someone
wrestled?
else.
Oh,
I
of
do
course
like
I've
someone
wrestled.
I
else.
love
What's her name?
No, I'm not listening.
What's her name?
I called her actually.
Actually.
Okay, I got off the hook with that one.
Now Zelda is one of the most brilliant wrestlers there is because
She's great.
she was the Buster Keaton of the ring. She'd get up on the rope. She had to
Very
do 6
animated.
things on her way down to the
Yeah.
ground. One time I saw her kind of weave herself all the way through the ropes, just ended up in
did,
like a
really
puddle.
Oh, Beastie. Yeah, I love Beastie.
Yeah.
Beastie was
Love
good.
love
One of my
Beastie. I
favorites.
love her character.
Yeah.
I love to wrestle her. My favorite match is where I got to play like a bad girl with her, and I ran her head into the ropes, and then she
Yeah.
ran my head, and then I rammed hers, and we did.
Yeah, I remember that
And it was
one.
like
Yeah.
we were on this
Yep.
level, this even level thing. I was like a bad girl for a second. Okay, anyways.
Now the best
I can just listen to you
The
guys.
best wrestler
seriously
I
can.
ever wrestled
Thank
was
you.
Ninochka.
Oh, sorry.
No,
really?
Ninochka. She was
Bravo. She was our trainer.
We did a superplex
She was our
from the
trainer.
turnbuckle.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you
yeah.
took that crap.
And as
I
a
didn't
kid,
do that.
she was so
We were
terrifying
shoulder
to me
to
as a kid.
shoulder. We were up off the ground about I don't know, 5 or 6 feet. Where I was about 10 feet in the air, and then we fell
She's
backwards.
crazy.
As one piece.
Great.
One piece we were, and we fell all. She was so good. She was so strong.
And
agile.
let's not forget Debbie Shawn, Anne Labrie, and Anushka, Lori Palmer were our trainers in Glow.
What would you guys say you learned the most from your Glow experience? What's like the biggest lesson you took away from Glow? And I don't mean wrestling moves.
That the empowerment of one's self-esteem, number one, to get out there and to believe in yourself that you can do anything in the ring and out of the ring as a human being, self-protection, how to do rolls again at 20. I was 21 or 22. So for me, it was awkward to go back through
You were that young?
Yeah.
Did you learn, Roxy, did you learn anything?
Anything in Glow? Did I learn anything? Here goes.
Well, you just opened up the landfill.
Actually.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I can't get up. I'm sorry.
I had to do that.
That was her hand, not mine.
That was,
Do you have it, Justin?
I know.
that's her booty. There it is.
Well, it looked really
That's
nice in that
camera.
Okay, one thing that I learned, and a lot of people don't know that, and believe it or not, I had stage fright.
Really?
I had stage fright. So I would overcompensate, and I felt like a drag queen, I swear. Like, because my moves were like pose and this and so.
But it worked.
That wasn't me.
That worked for Roxy though.
But that wasn't me, so I overly did everything
It's
and
so
over,
like
and I look back at it and I
worked.
watched my matches. I'm like, who is that? Who is it? And I found out later on in life, golf clap. That's what I found out. I found out that we all had a huge gay audience. Am I saying LGBT?
Q.
There's a new letter every day.
Q?
There's a Q, there's an X, there's a
But
T.
we've had a big,
But we did not know that, and knowing that now and how we impacted lives and changed lives, and we did not know this until now on Facebook and through the cruises. So
And our first transgender fan.
yes,
Yes.
Vanessa, the
Vanessa
first
was
after
We crowned
came out.
Vanessa. She became transgender
Ranger on the
our
cruise, and she
on our
wore a
cruise.
dress.
We made her
and
our
she
prom
crowned her.
queen. We made her our prom
But
queen.
she's going to be coming on the 4th cruise, so you get to meet
Well,
her.
me too.
I-
Spoiler alert.
Justin
Spoiler.
Root is
So
coming
excited.
on the cruise.
And Vanessa
And
Bello
might
is
be
in.
transgendering. You never know.
No way!
Oh my God. You took that so serious.
Look at his face. It's already
Now I feel like I have to. I feel like I'm letting you down
No,
now.
you don't understand. I already had you dressed up in heels and everything. I'm like,
Look, just because I look like Ellen.
You're now red.
You guys, the deafening silence when I said that.
We all stopped. We all
Amazing.
stopped at the same
I know
time.
you all went.
Are you gonna edit that?
You all went fine.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay, fine.
No, because we were all imagining it.
I know. Honestly, in that second, I was like, should I?
Vanessa Bello, I love you.
I think I could. All right, sadly, we have come to the end of my show, and I usually love to end with a certain game. I know, but we're going to end with a fun game. You guys are going to take a trivia quiz. All right? This is kind of a
I got
general...
a fan.
Do you guys want to know what you're playing for?
Yes.
You are playing for a trip for two to the... I'm kidding. You're playing for a gift bag that has cheap lady products in it.
Yay!
Okay?
It is.
Mix them up.
These are MTV covers.
This is just kind of a general overall pop culture-y wrestling sort of quiz.
Okay.
All right. My producer isn't here today, so someone else is gonna have to keep score. I don't have a producer.
All right.
I won.
The final match in a feud is known as A, a blow spot, B, a blow off, or C, a blow up.
Oh, yeah.
Dun dun dun! It's a blow off. I feel like this is too easy. I should have started with this one. Where did Glow creator David McLean graduate from college?
I don't know.
Oh, God. We don't know.
Oh, okay.
He did?
You know what? I know.
He did?
A, IU, B, Iowa State, or C, Purdue?
Oh, no. I don't know.
You're all wrong. It's A, IU. IU. Now I don't feel so bad.
I thought you were saying like you.
I thought it was IUD.
Okay, I'm trying that one.
I was going to say, wow, college.
God. Sorry, David.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Now we're gonna go on the Glow pilot. I know you guys weren't on the pilot, but
I've watched it.
according to that,
Yeah, we have.
who were the first winners of Glow ever? A, salt and pepper, B, Spanish red and royal Hawaiian, or C, Americana and California doll?
Oh God, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go see.
You went the wrong way, Sonny. It
I
is
sure
B, Spanish red and royal Hawaiian.
I hear Royal Hawaiian
was
all the
so
time.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Oh, and we
Just
mentioned
a
Mount
wonker
Fiji.
sighted.
This is fun because we mentioned Mount Fiji. Glow appeared on Family Feud. Do you guys know this?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. And when Ray Combs asked Mount Fiji, we asked 100 men, what do most men find unmanly to be afraid of? What did she say? A, snakes, B, crying, C, the dark.
Oh, B, yeah. Crying.
You all got it. Crying.
Crying.
Did you know that or did you
She was
guess?
crying.
I saw the episode.
Oh, no, I
All
guessed.
right. All right, you guessed?
I know men.
All right, I love it.
One or two.
Snake.
Okay. Glow was filmed at the legendary Riviera Hotel on the Las Vegas Strip, which opened April 20th, 1955. Who cut the ribbon at the opening ceremony? Was it A, Sammy Davis Jr., B, Dean Martin, or C, Liberace?
Oh gosh. Oh wow.
You're holding on.
I know Meshulam. I know that was a tough one.
Don't copy me.
I
No.
know. I don't know.
You're
No.
going
Don't
Liberace.
copy me.
It was Liberace.
Liberace.
Good job. Did you know that or did you guess?
Yes.
You guessed.
He's so flamboyant.
He's so flamboyant. It's
I
like
know.
kind of a, it was a perfect precursor
Well,
for.
I get
Whoa.
what you-
Yeah.
All
He's
right.
the one I would want to do it.
Which popular teen superstar asked his classmate in a 1989 episode of TV, "Hey, have you ever seen the gorgeous ladies of wrestling?" A, Dylan McKay from 90210, rest in peace, Luke Perry. B, Bud Bundy from Married with Children. Or C, Screech from Saved by the Bell.
What was it? What was the?
I'm just gonna say I don't know, but it
because
just.
it's Married with Children ties with Glow.
I know, but
Remember
it's
we
too
were-
obvious. I think it's too obvious.
It's C, Screech.
Darn.
Good job.
That was way too obvious.
I know. I know.
Psychological.
It was a little
I know,
psychological
I know,
because
I know.
there were a
was
lot
in
of
that.
Married with Children.
There was. Glow
and-
was on. Yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Smarty pants.
I'm just like it's
And
not.
Big Bad Mama was Bambi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was she?
Yeah. Yes.
Ew.
I remember all that.
This is from my own.
Wait, who's winning?
You are.
Oh.
Okay.
With that one,
you just
definitely
knew. You just wanted us
I
to
didn't
say
know.
it.
No, you just wanted us to say no.
Which Meryl Streep film can an episode of Glow be seen
I
on
know,
a TV
we
set? Do you know it?
Yes, I
She-Devil.
know this one.
She-Devil.
Well, you ruined it. It's She-Devil.
Yeah,
Death
you
Becomes
asked
Her
me,
Postcards. I did.
That is
I know,
good.
I did.
That's on it. Her match is on it.
That's your
Yeah,
match.
that's your
You
match.
starred with Meryl Streep in a movie.
Yes.
No, Meryl Streep turned her off. Yes, her
The kids do. You're right.
Kids
Nicolette
turn-
and
Yeah.
No, Meryl Streep, I thought goes up and turns it off
She-
because
she
she's not
does.
it
She's
yet.
not.
The kids
Yeah.
are watching.
She has-
Okay,
Yeah.
last question.
Yes.
Last question. No, two more. Well, you're already going to win this. Okay.
Yeah, she's winning.
In addition to Mr. T, what wrestler also appeared in Rocky 3? A, Ric Flair, B, Hulk Hogan, or C, Randy Savage? Look at you. You couldn't get this out fast enough.
It's.
Okay, you all knew it.
I'm a Rocky fan.
You got it. I am too. I've
I'm
seen
a
them all.
Rocky fan. I've seen every one.
Me
of
too.
them.
I've
I
seen
just
them
saw
all.
them last week.
Rocky 4.
I just saw a documentary.
Last one. This is so good.
Just give me my freaking prize.
I know.
Just hand it over.
I'm gonna hand it over. Which Glow girl appeared in Aerosmith's Love in an Elevator video? I know.
Sally.
A, Mount Fiji, B, Godiva, or C, Matilda the Hun?
Oh. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it
Was?
is.
I don't
It
know.
Thank
is.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
she's in
you.
the-
You get.
Wait,
yeah.
can you please say?
Eyes on the prize,
Can you
baby.
just say? Can you just call me something?
Nope, because you're all winners.
I
I did that for nothing.
For nothing.
But
You know what?
You did it for the glory.
I
You
love
guys,
it.
it's silly
I
stuff.
had 3 children.
Don't go through it now because I don't want you to hate it.
I
Just
love
wait.
it.
Wait, Sunny, I want to talk about you have a comic. Can we talk? Tell me everything.
Yes, I
'Cause
do.
I
We have a
don't
lot.
know.
I have a lot going on actually.
Yes, tell me, please.
I've got a biocomic book out on my life story by Squared Circle magazine. I'm the first female pro wrestler to ever have this. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we all root for each other.
I
really-
love that. I love that.
But it's based on Patricia Summerlin. So it's a story before Glow and then after and all that kind of stuff.
Because
So
you
it's
did a lot after Glow.
I did.
Afterglow, what?
What a nice
What
segue.
Afterglow?
What a nice segue.
What is
It
that?
counts
She's
magazine?
inside.
I'm
You have
inside.
to get
I'm all
it to
through
go inside
the
Sunny.
magazine.
Because you're really good friends with Gene Simmons,
I
right?
am. He's like my uncle, and I was gonna say I love you, Gene.
He's watching. He's a
You
big
guys
fan.
are awesome.
Is
oh,
he?
really? So I was.
I love you so much.
Okay,
You'll
but
believe anything I say.
Okay, but wait, I know. Tommy
I know.
Thayer. No, we're gonna get them to watch it. Tommy Thayer, thank you for casting this alongside, which is now he's Ace Frehley in the band, and I love you, Tommy. And yeah, Gene Simmons, you guys are awesome.
Can we all go to a
This is
Kiss
great.
concert together one day? I'd love
Let's
that.
do it.
Let's go.
They're gonna come back
Yeah.
around. This is their end of the world tour.
Well, then
They're
we have to
retiring,
go
guys.
because
Yeah, we are.
yes.
And we're gonna miss you
The end
because
of
you
the
guys
world.
rock. You rock this whole world. They're going to Europe right now.
Oh,
They're just
amazing.
We're gonna
on
miss
fire.
him. Can I say hi to Michael Buckley?
Say hi to every.
Hi, Michael Buckley. We're friends on.
You too, Michael Buckley?
Yes. Can I say hi to
Of
him?
course you can. How do you know him?
Because we've been talking. Hi,
I love him. He's one
Michael.
of my dearest friends.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Hi, Michael Buckley.
We're gonna Marco Polo him
Mom.
after this.
Yes.
He's gonna love that.
Hi, Michael.
He's absolutely fantastic.
Huge G.L.O.W fan.
He got me Lisa Welchel from The Facts of Life.
Nice.
He was like, you need to interview her. I'm gonna set it up.
You
Right.
take the bag, you take the rest, and then you've
I
had it.
just shocked you, didn't I?
You totally should, because I love, we talk like every day. Well,
I
almost
just
every day.
shut
You
your
shocked the
mouth.
shit out of me.
No,
I love
shut
it.
your mouth.
And that's not
And what's happening now?
What's
going
happening
on?
now? I am doing a deep dive into Banners of Avalon. That's
Yay!
my sci-fi fantasy series.
Yay.
I'm doing a second edition. This year is all about really going into the whole novel
Very
series.
happy for you.
Yeah,
Congrats.
doing the second edition because we need dragons. I have a whole creation myth of Avalon and how dragons were created, and it's really awesome.
Nice.
So yeah,
The
And
AfterGlow Cruise.
The AfterGlow cruise.
The AfterGlow
What's the website for
Cruise
that?
is www.theafterglowcruise.com. It's the 4th annual Afterglow Cruise, and it's crazy pie eating contest
Yes.
we had before. And with these Afterglow cruises, you never know what to expect.
Oh,
I always throw in a
right.
twist, and it'll be
That was so much
our
fun,
5th
those parties.
Afterglow fan party
Yeah.
where we just let everything out. We have a great time.
So you guys gotta come on the cruise. It's gonna
Yeah,
be so
come on the
fast.
cruise, get tickets, get your
You know,
comic
we
book.
have
Get
Mary
Yes.
Kennedy, who's going to
I
be
love
on
Mary.
the cruise too.
I know, I'm so
She's
excited.
gonna be
Mary,
doing
we have to give her a shout out
comedy.
too.
Mary
Yeah.
Kennedy,
Mary,
yes.
love you.
She's going to be
Love
on
you.
the cruise. She was in the play as Jackie Stallone.
Amazing.
How about Sheena?
And Sheena Metal.
Sheena Metal.
We love
Love
her.
you
We
too.
love
All
Sheena.
right.
We
Well, you
love
guys,
everybody.
I can't thank you enough for
Yes.
coming here. I wish you all the absolute best. I think wonderful things are in store for all three
You want me
of
to do your dishes before I go?
And not me, you're going to. And you're going to get the bathroom and you're going to get the garage. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you soon.
The views.
Thank
the views.
you.
Need the views.
Click them, like it, thumbs
Yes.
up, all that.
Bye, Michael.
Thank you, everybody.